So you got to admire that England were spot on. They came up with preparations. They have that motto to just climb to the top of the ICT20 rankings, and that is why, importantly, uh, it was more important for them to climb the and top number one spot instead of whitewashing India, and they did as well. And India lost six consecutive matches, and now they lost their top rankings, and they will be disappointed because very pathetic run they showcased. They were absolutely outplayed by the home side first. Their morale was dampened by the young Ireland team. So, yeah, what's your take about the performance of Indian team? Have your say in the comment section. And before that, importantly, please subscribe to the channel. By the way, um, cricketers from around the world are now having their say about the performances of both India and England. West Indies legend Ian Bishop has lavished his praise on Butler and Brook for their stellar performances. By the way, you guys know that this is England's highest score in Southampton. By the way, they started on their journey in T20I cricket. They made their debut back in 2005 in Southampton. So this venue is very relative, and they were spot on, with their performances. So they will be very very pleased because the kind of cricket they played for in the past few days, they were outstanding. Look at their batting, bowling, fielding. Their plans were spot on, and importantly, the former English captain who spearheaded them in the World Cup as well, though under the leadership of Ben Stokes. But he was a linchpin back in Men's T20 World Cup 2022, and even 50 over cricket, even his role was phenomenal. Joss Butler. So he's a brilliant, brilliant player, Butler, and he will be very happy because if he wasn't going to score today, maybe debate sparked about his future with England in T20Is. But he has proved that he is one of the best T20I cricketers and probably the best T20I cricketer batter England have ever produced. So they will be very glad. Their management and Brendan McCallum will be also very happy that now there is no need to think about Butler's future. He should continue. He's a great player, and his presence is more than enough. I think so. I believe that when your team uh, is developing the habit of clinching the victories, so there is no need to bring changes. And even if your stalwart is not in form, so you should stick with him. And I think so. From here on, India made a mistake. That was a big blunder of removing Surya Kumar Yadav as their captain and citing the reasons that now they are rebuilding their team for the 2028 Men's T20 World Cup. That was a weird argument, actually. Absolutely horrendous stuff from Indian management of snubbing Surya Kumar Yadav, not only as the captain, but also you are dropping him, citing that his form was pathetic. I agree. Individually, he was struggling, but as the captain, his leadership was brilliant. At least he was their attacking captain, who ensured they went on to win Asia Cup, followed by the Men's T20 World Cup 2026. So, plenty of things he did well. And under his captaincy, India have never lost any bilateral series too. So that was a bizarre move actually, and they forget that India were struggling in their very first group stage game against US in the World Cup, and who came to their rescue? The out of form Surya Kumar Yadav, shown his skill. Otherwise, you might had done and dusted before the Super 8. So point to be understand, and Gautam Gambhir might had issues with Sky. I don't know. That was very pathetic move, and straight away the overhyped player Vaibhav Suryavanshi is a much talented player. As long as he'll continue to play in the competitive cricket, he will get much improved. But right now, marking his debut at such young stage and even not in Indian conditions was a weird move, I reckon. There were many. What yes, SV Jaiswal did wrong. He was absolutely spot on. But you removed him and you just stick with him in test cricket. Yeah, come on. And now this, and even now you are preparing the team for the Men's T20 World Cup in such a bizarre way. Unbelievable. And now you lost the top spot as well. So, what I believe is that one should uh, uplift the game. One should believe that cricket is bigger than individuals, and you cannot impose your own rules in the game. So, what's happening on with India? I think so that they will face further consequences of what happened in their European leg in the past 2 weeks. So this is going to hurt Indian cricket very badly. I hope so. Already they are uh, proceeding in a jittery way in ODIs and tests. So let's see how they will proceed in the ODI series. Will they will play under other captain, but yeah, they will be very very disappointed what they had achieved, and let's see now where they are going. The question is because they were also even jittery in the fielding department, even in the 50-20. Butterfingers they got, I reckon, because two big dropped catch, Abhishek dropped catches. So unacceptable because there was some departments, fielding for example, India have always produced acrobatic fielders. What happened to them? There is conversation needed in this regard because now they have been slipped to number two spot, and from here on how they recover, that's the question, because their unstoppable run of ruling the rankings over now. And now from here on, where they are going, and will they bring back Surya Kumar Yadav, or Gambhir will say goodbye to Indian team, or they will change the captain? So plenty of questions to be answered. And what about the other players who were regarded as the future of Indian team, like Rinku, for example? And again, yes, has we just well for this purpose. So, and now only Bumrah and Pandya will rescue them, or Kohli or Sharma will rescue them. So, when you make tall claims, so you got to justify those as well. Rather you should prove them as well. So right now, Indian team are in doldrums, and from here on, how they will steer them out of this situation, it's $1 million question. If you guys know the answer of this thing, this situation, have your say in the comment section, and please subscribe.